Hi, Guido Fox here. Welkom bij een nieuw boekreport. Today I want to discuss with you this spiritual book from Osho, 200 pages of spiritual knowledge. And the title is The Awakened One. And it is written by a follower of Osho, not Osho himself, but someone who was very close by Osho, and he wrote down some of his comments too. So also there, the knowledge of Osho is coming through him, through his pen, through his paperwork. I've chosen some subjects I want to discuss with you in spirituality and in deep life coaching. I'm a depth life coach. I'm not a simple life coach as all the other coaches. I read a lot of books. I don't see that by my colleagues. I'm very disappointed about me, but that makes me also special, right? Deep life coaching, deep spiritual life coaching, someone who is really thinking about your life and in a very depth sense, and also I can feel and see what's going on with you about 5 and 10 years, so foreseeable. So I can feel and see how it goes with you in some years, and what then. So I think that's a very quality of a deep life coach who is philosophing about your life and also feels what kind of problems there comes on the road for you in the future, and then see the obstacles already and try to make the road as glad and clean as possible to go on with your wonderful life. What's giving for you this wonderful life, and what you can use. You can use this life, right? You can use this life on the right way. The first topic is page 36, and on page 36, Osho mentioned spontaneous self-discipline. And spontaneous self-discipline seems like a contradiction and in Tamas, so that is a conflicting two terms. But spontaneous self-discipline can be combined. And I want to tell to you something more about these two terms. First of all, spontaneously. You can act on a spontaneous way and also be productive. So that will be the new life work balance. So I was in the morning, go to the gym. Okay, what shall I do now? Oh, I like to have some coffee round and some walk around. What shall I do now? Oh, okay, let's do a nap a little bit. Oh, okay, after my nap, what shall I do now? Oh, take a shower. Okay, I take a shower. Okay, okay, what I should do now? Okay, I make a book report. So my day is never planned. I choose from time to time what to do. I have some general overall planning I make the day before, but it can always change. So I have a very flexible schedule, and that is where the spontaneous is coming from, because you're in a kind of flow in the day, right? And sometimes it's not a good moment to do a nap now, or to sleep, or to meet with some people, and it's better to do it about 2 hours. Or so I feel really what is needed at this moment, and that's a quality that you have to be a really high awareness level and really high spiritual level to live on a high spontaneously way a very intuitive way, kind of high sensitivity way for what is needed at this moment, and also with your body, right? I have to eat now, or have to drink now, or not. So you have to listen more to your body and your soul, what is needed on a certain moment. And what you learn in the schools and parental condition is that you have to be very structured every day, and we do now 8 hours work, and you come home and you watch television and you be lazy on the couch, and maybe you kiss your wife and then you go to bed, right? That's the standard structure of a mediocre guy. But that's not what I want to teach. I want to teach you on a higher level of function and higher level of energy management during the day. That's a totally other way of how mediocre people are living their day, with standing up, breakfast, sometimes no breakfast, oh my god, and from 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 5 days, and then you have weekend, and then there's an explosion of violence and alcoholic events in the weekend, because people are living a sexual and work happiness suppressed life. That's not what I want to teach you. I want to teach you very healthy energy consuming management during the day. So you can act in the new life form of being and work. You can act from more spontaneous way, but you can still be very productive and very efficient if you work like that way. So you can be very self-disciplined and spontaneous and relaxing and holiday feelings during the day. So my day is always a holiday day, and my day is always a sportive day, and my day is always a chilling and relaxing day, and between the relaxing I work. So your work don't feel really as a work, because I divide my work into 7 days, right? So just every time 1 hour or it's half an hour I do something, and then I walk around, and then I meet some people, and then I relax, and I take a bath, and then I do this, and then I think, oh yeah, that's not time for meditation, I meditate. So all your work-life balance combined during the day. So that is what Osho was meaning by acting with spontaneously self-discipline. So you're doing every hour your work. So everything I divided in hours. So I do 1 hour gym, I do 1 hour bath, I do 1 hour meditation mostly, in 1 hour work, 1 hour I walk around in the city. So everything I divided in hours. So with timer, I put, okay, timer 1 hour. And the self-discipline is, of course, that you're doing it with full attention, your activities, but also with chakra awareness, right? So you're always connected to your 7 centers, and you're focusing on that quality. I want to talk with you about that spiritual aspects later on. So spontaneous self-discipline is also good for your daily energy management, to stay active, to stay productive, because I see so many people with a 60 hours work job who are not productive, and they're sitting hanging on their PC desk, watching outside, and they're unproductive hours a lot of times in those office jobs. And it's not a way of life in the future. I mean, you want to grow in your energy level, you want to grow in your spiritual level, and when you do a 60 hours job with only sitting on a desk, you will be dead. You will be a dead person. You will be a dead person. You're alive, of course. You eat, you drink, you think you're alive, but you're living a dead life. So you're not really alive. And with this schedule from 1 hour this, 1 hour that, some variability there, you come ultimate format to a choiceless awareness. Spontaneous self-discipline is choiceless awareness. You don't make really a choice what to do on 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock. No. You do it per hour, per time you think what to do next. You have some general, I told you that, some general schedule, but you act from hour to hour. What's good for your body, what's good for your soul, from moment to moment, and that makes your life much more epic, much more spontaneously, much more freedom, much more energized. That's the word I was searching for, guys. More energized during the day if you combine this schedule with freedom. And I talk with you also about inside and outside dynamics, right? So you're inside the introvert guy and you're outside the extrovert guy, right? Or girl or women. I don't discriminate, right? So inward, outward dynamics. You're in, you're load up, you're out, and you're expressive. So that stays with you always in balance. So if I'm outside, I talk to people, right? That's what Jesus, Socrates, Osho also were doing in their life. They were talking on marketplaces with a lot of different people, a bunch of people, to stay energized with new information, what people can bring to you. So if your social conversations makes you social, makes you warm, but you can also learn a lot from different people. And that's what the book also mentioned, talking to strangers. You can learn from strangers on the market square. So it's an inward and an outward journey you can incorporate in your life to become more and more active. Page 29. It's a knack, not knowledge. And that's the knack, the spiritual knack is the most difficult thing on earth. And maybe you watch and you listen to this video and think, okay, what's this guy talking about? It's a knack. Yeah, what's the knack? It is crack. No, it's no drug, it's no crack. You become drunk of divine. Yes, you become drunk of divine. You become drunk of the red wine of Jesus, right? The change from water into wine in Jesus' stories and fairy tales and parables are nothing more than a change of your energy field, your energy line. It's a change. You feel the warmth, the ecstaticness in your body, in your chakras. That's a change from Jesus' parable, from water into wine. So you can change. You can transform. That's the knack. The knack is constantly awareness. So we have choiceless awareness, and constantly awareness. So if you are constantly aware, you know what to do at some point, and you do that, right? Not thinking, just go. Out of mind. Only use your higher mind. Your higher mind is going to the line, to the soul. Your higher mind is always connected with your chakra, your 7 centers. The 3 hearts on the row, the 3rd eye, the crown chakra, and the palm chakras. The 7 centers where Jesus were talking about. Kingdom of heaven is within you, and Osho with the 7 centers. 7 centers has to opening up, has to be ecstatic. If you're there, you are enlightened. You are awake. You are awake if you're by the line. If you feel the line. All those priests where I visit, all those churches, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. They live by rules, by stories. Codex 1.7, you have to eat this, you have to do that. No. It's about opening up. Religiousness is opening up. Is awakening, is constantly aware by your 7 centers. 7 is the holy count, right? Holy count, 7. The Ark of Noah is also in seven chapters built. The world is built in 7 chapters. And the 7th day was rest. The 7th day, the Sunday, is the crown chakra opening. The 7th day is rest. 7 chakras. Ark of Noah, 7 chapters of the ship were built. A lot of stories are related to the 7 centers. The deepest 7th layer of the Bible stories is that. No priest or domine will tell that to you. They don't understand. Trust me, I live here now 33 years on earth and I never saw a priest or domine or church member talking about opening and awakening of the chakras because they don't know anything about meditation. Jesus were meditate on the mountain of Golgotha. He was meditating for hours and hours. He was a monk. He was opening up the fire, right? God was coming with a fire in the forest, in the small forest, the struik. It's synonym for opening up, synonym for fire, for firing you on. You become a life force. A firing force, that is awakening, that's opening up. You become a heavy, huge explosion of life force. If you are constantly connected with your 7 centers, you're opening up. That's the Knack. And not knowledge. No. On a certain moment, your knowledge period is over. You read so much, but you don't come further. It's not changing your energy level. It's not changing your energy system. All those knowledge, that knowledge makes you more rational. It doesn't make you sensitive. It doesn't make you intuitive. It doesn't make you spiritual loaded. It doesn't make you happy even. You're in a false condition, constantly knowledge. It's a grabbing. You're addicted. Society condition is always knowledge from the school system, universities, higher schools. Knowledge. You're pumped full with knowledge. And you're addicted, right? Every day new knowledge. There's no space. With so much knowledge, there's no space anymore. There's no space in your mind anymore. There's no emptiness in your mind. No emptiness in your mind to reach higher stages of happiness, of ecstaticness. You need that emptiness. You need to be restful, peaceful, more relaxed, more relaxing. Society doesn't learn you how to relax. No. You're a slave. You're a mental slave. You have to work. Therefore you see in the weekends, right? People are still stressed. Saturday, Sunday in the supermarket, people are running like rats. That's society we're teaching you. Be stressed. And if you're stressed, they have control. If you're fear, they have control. If you're free, they don't have control. If you're totally happy with yourself, your self-love, they don't have control about you. You are expressive. You don't need anyone. Anyone will become a bonus for me. Friends are bonus. Girlfriends are bonus. I can be on my own. Fear. Don't be fearful. Don't be stressed. Don't be stressed too much. That's what you see in the weekends, right? People have horrible jobs. They say that they like the job, but they don't like the job. They're working and they have a horrible relationship. not a nice relationship, no good sex life, and the weekends, right? If you walk in Amsterdam, people are drunk, shouting, fighting on the streets. So all the sexual suppression, all the work suppression are coming out in weekends or parties. Why you can't be peaceful in a party? Why you can't be chill? Why you can't be social? Enlightenment, page 66, is becoming natural. Enlightenment, awakening and constantly centered, is the most difficult thing on earth. It's the most difficult thing on earth. It's the most difficult thing on earth to become natural. Civilization is a falsification. To become natural and act natural, especially in sexuality. Do what you want, do what you feel, go for it, hunt. Or to be a little bit more receptive as a woman. Let someone come inside you, emotional and physical. Be more free. Don't listen too much to your parents. Don't do that. Become a little bit more natural, more free, more wild. Enlightenment is becoming more and more natural. So no institutions. Nature is no institutions. People are searching constantly for group work, for churches, for organizations to go to have some friends or some social contacts. Oh, I feel so lonely, I feel so lonely. Then I search for people around me, for groups. First meditate and self-love. And then you can make the choice. I want to be by that person or not, or that group or not. It's mostly the case that you're insecure or unhappy or you have fear to be alone, to search for others. Enlightenment is the most difficult thing on earth, and to become natural and escape from the change of society is more and more difficult. So Jesus were escaped, right? A story about the sheep, and he told, I was the only one who escaped from the sleepy mass of people. He escaped from society. Only one sheep will become very happy and very ecstatic laden. Story about Jesus and the sheep, the shepherd, who was going away from his sheep. So, awakening is a knack. So your higher mind is focusing on the chakras, on inner work. And it's most difficult to reach in this life. It's not about reading a lot or studying or making difficult formulas in mathematics or whatever. No. Enlightenment is the most difficult thing. Enlightenment is the most difficult thing to reach. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to reach. To be always connected with yourself. You're so easy distract. You have to be a very, very disciplined, self-disciplined attitude. Self-disciplined. Disciplined in the self. It's a double sentence, right? Self-discipline, spontaneous self-discipline, striving is concentration, but it's also the discipline to reach yourself. That's the deeper meaning of self-discipline. the discipline to reach yourself. The self is the Hidrada. The self is the Hidrada opening. It's the Amrita Nadi line. So self-discipline. Page 121 and 160. You go in the spiritual evolutionary process, in your inner transformation. You go from Tamas to Rajas to Sattva. Tamas is the very lazy state. So you're hanging on the bank and you live a very lazy life. That is the first step of spiritual evolution. It's the lowest step. To be lazy, to do nothing, to live a nihilistic life. Life has a goal. It's nowhere to go. Why I should live. I drink my beer on the couch and everything is okay. That is Tamas. Then you go to Rajas. Rajas is intentional doingness. You're overstressed, you're a workaholic. You move from A to B, from B to C, but you don't know where to go. You're stressed, you're burnt out. You're doing everything very intense. An intentional doingness phase. Conflict. Striving. Survival state. That's Rajas. So Tamas, Raya, Sattva. Sattva is everything because everything with centered. Sattva is peace. Sattva is moeiteloosheid, is effortless. Sattva is chillness, is relaxing. Sattva is trust in life, trust in totality. Sattva is finding peace in the moment and enjoy the moment fully, and your time is going so quick. I lie in bath and I'm focused on the line and that seems like 10 seconds and I become awake and it's already 1 hour when I took a bath. Or I go to the gym. It goes automatically. No effort. I enjoy every exercise. And the book reports, they're going so fast and so fast. I'm enjoying every word I speak. Every word I speak I enjoy and enjoy and enjoy because I feel the Knack. I feel the Knack. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy it so much to talk. So you go from Tamas to Rajas to Sattva. Everything you do full centered and then the results are coming. The results are coming in your life if you're there. Everything become effortless, without stress, without fighting, verbally or mentally, without striving too much, without being over-focused, over-concentration, too tensioned on one subject. And tunnel vision is born, of course, if you're doing that kind of strategies, acting. With Sattva life, you're doing your activities with fully awareness, but you're always open for what is happening in your surroundings. You're always open and vulnerable. You're always open, you're not in a tunnel vision. That's the difference between concentration and being spiritual open-minded, spiritual awareness. Page 160. I want to read something to you. He had already passed through the first gunas. So Tamas and Rajas, they're all gunas. So you can pass that 2 stages. So Tamas and Rajas you can pass in your life. Most people are in Tamas or in Rajas, but they never reach Sattva. As the Rajas guna subsidized and the effects of the Sattva guna begin to appear, all actions dissolve into silence. Yes, all actions dissolve into silence. In peacefulness, in trusting, in totality. All the actions you take during the day, all become a meditation exercise. In the state of Tamas, all actions cease. But that ceasing is like that one going to sleep. In the Sattva state, also all action dissolve into silence, but that dissolution is into total awareness. Yeah, so the Tamas is more a sleeping, lazy state, and Sattva is more with total awareness. It's serenity of silence arising out of the principle of inactivity will be that of sleep, whereas the form of silence arising from the principle of serenity will be that of silent awareness. Silent awareness. A lot of royals were into spirituality and were by Osho. A lot of royals from West Europe, Germany especially. So that's what you see, right? Only the very rich and the royals become interested in spirituality because they have, in most cases, abundance of sexuality, abundance of knowledge, abundance of welfare. So they have everything, and if you have everything, you're going searching for the highest level, and that is spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is the highest level to reach. What you also see in Arabic kingdoms, the guys have so many women, so many welfare. There's nothing to strive for, and if you follow Maslow's pyramid, right? Maslow, the highest form is spiritual enlightenment, so that's the striving. Normal people, crowdy people, mediocre people stay in mediocrity mostly. They stay hunting for more luxury, for nicer clothes, for a little bit beautiful, more beautiful women, or a guy with a little bit more money. So there's still some striving there, right? It's like a homeless guy who is going to every dustbin, so grab. So a homeless guy doesn't think about enlightenment. No way, he doesn't think about awakening. Come on, he's surviving. He is surviving. Very natural, by the way. one half of my mind is saying, okay, he's becoming natural, right? Hunting is surviving, so enlightenment is surviving is natural, but there's first natural and then enlightenment. So you have to be in contact with nature, that's true. You have to become in nature of feelings, to become higher and higher and higher. That's true. That's true. But mostly you don't think about enlightenment if you're hungry. If you're very hungry in money, in food, in sexual desires, if you're still hunting, you don't reach that stage. You don't reach that interest. That's also what Hawkins was saying, MD, PhD Hawkins. In his oeuvre, in his 12, 13 books, I make book reports about it. He was saying, the fact that you pick up my book is already so special. You are so special if you pick the book of Hawkins. If you already are interested in awakening, in enlightenment, and the technical, ego, emotional process, psychological process behind this difficult thing, that's already so special. That means that you're coming further and further in your development, your rational development. You're hungry, your sexual desires, you passed rational phases, you passed every stage in life, nearly. The society phase. You carry about society is also phase. Because you're born out society, you want to do something back. That's the principle about carrying of society. And a certain moment you don't care. You don't care about society anymore, because natural is the basic form. Becoming natural and becoming centered with your life, you're becoming more and more aware of the now, and aware how beautiful the trees are now in Amsterdam, and the water is perfect, and the people are enjoying. You don't really care about the outside world or externalities. You are enjoying your moment fully and fully without complaining. So also the society phase you go through. You go through, and if you've passed all those phases, then you pick a book from Hawkins. That's the last stage. Spirituality is for the royals. Religion is for the crowd. All those rules. You have to eat this, you have to eat that not. That time is praying, that time is not praying. That's not spontaneous self-discipline. That's not choiceless awareness. No. Only royals can do that. They're more free in time. They're more relaxed. They can choose what they want. They are kings of their lives. Religion is for the crowd. Spirituality is only for the royals. For people who go through all those stages. Inconsequent. Be more inconsequent. That's a sign of higher spiritual stage, that people are inconsequent. They're fresh of mind. They're anti-dogmatic, and therefore Krishnamurti was not enlightenment. Krishnamurti was very rational. This, that, this the way, this not the way. Krishnamurti was not enlightened, very rational. So he attracted also more people, a lot of people, who are also rational, spiritualistic guys, and also are attracting more sensitive and intuitive guys and girls, and women and men. Be more irrational, be more spontaneous. One day you think about this subject that way, another day in that way. Makes you more balanced, makes you more free of mind. Don't live with fixed structures, with fixed thinking patterns. Be more flexible, be not so black-white. The world is not black-white, you are not black-white. And if you're more inconsequent, there's logic, right? Because the circumstances are changing. Oh, it's rainy now. Okay, I don't want to do a walk now. I wait when the rain is over, then I do a walk. I wanted to do a walk, but the circumstance is changing, though I make another decision. So the circumstances change, you become more inconsequent. And I love to be more inconsequent. Oh, I want to go on holiday there. Oh no, I see that the tickets are too high. Then I do another holiday. Oh, she cannot come with me, then I don't go on holiday. I'm also fine with don't go on holiday because I have every day a holiday day. It's bonus, right? I'm not disappointed anymore. Inconsequences. Free of mind, anti-dogmatic. Anti-dogmatic is the future. Be a little bit more flexible. Be a little bit more spontaneous. That's, I think, the new paradigm of life, and life coaching, and understanding the deepest wisdoms of life. Thank you for watching, and I see you by the next video. Hi.